Hi, everyone. So I wanted to basically talk about the ideas we had recently, where we can expand exchanges of stablecoins. So, as you of course know, we started with originally with swaps between stable coins of the same denomination. And I guess one of the most popular pools historically was a pool which swaps between USDC, USDT, and DAI. These stable coins, they have different use cases. So the DAI was DeFi native, and USDT was mostly used in Asia, Middle East, and so on. And USDC is mostly used in USA and Europe, but these use cases are mixed sometimes, but swaps between stable coins, they essentially do sort of cross-jurisdictional arbitrage, or just these stable coins are adopted in different regions, and you essentially use these swaps to do value transfer between different regions. But if you think about that, it probably doesn't make much sense if it's all USD in all the regions, right? It kind of implies that foreign exchange swaps should happen at some point. But apparently it doesn't happen today too much, and the question is why. And I believe the reason is purely technical, and that's what I will expand on a little bit. So I don't know if you realize or not, but all the pools on the curve, they have concentrated liquidity. So even the very first pools. So for swaps between stable coins of the same denomination, we use so-called stable swap invariant. And it's very convenient to use to show everything in units of XYK invariant, or the same as Uniswap2 uses. So, for example, on this graph, if you have like 100, it means that liquidity is 100 times more dense than in Uniswap2. And if you look at stable swap invariant, it's it can be that high compared to the naive bonding curve, constant product bonding curve. So if you if you try to do it differently, let's say a stable swap always assumes that price of the coin is constant. So what happens if it is not constant? For that, we have developed so-called crypto swap algorithm, which concentrates liquidity at some price, but if the current price moves, it actually tries to move the concentrated liquidity around to the place where the new price is. The problem is that this process is lossy, and you need to compensate the loss for moving the concentrated liquidity around from somewhere. And crypto pools currently compensate that from fees they earn. But sometimes these fees occasionally could be not enough, and then the crypto pool wouldn't catch up with the current price. And that's why you need to limit the maximum liquidity you get there. That's how it is now. That didn't work too well for swaps between, let's say, USDs and euros. even though there are a few euro stable coins. So we thought how to do that better. So, and one idea would be to use what we developed just more recently, to use yield generated by stable coins. So we have Servi USD currently, which inherently produces some borrow fees. So Servi USD is created by people borrowing that against collateral, and it just generates some yield, which is currently going to Curve DAO. So the idea is, what if we split some of that yield and stream it to subsidize rebalancing of the crypto pools, or, well, foreign exchange pools in this case? And also, what if we create Servi Euro, which is also a CDP and also streams something earned on the borrow rate to subsidize rebalancing in the pool? Then the pool which swaps between Servi USD and Servi Euro would essentially be able to use some of the fees generated in the pool and this rates earned by stablecoins sitting in it towards rebalancing the dense liquidity. So, and at the moment, it's not running this way. It's in development, but you can already do simulations and see if it's efficient. So that's what we did. And it appeared that if, let's say, if price impact in a naive XY equals K invariant is taken at 100%, well, you want to have the price impact as small as possible. So stable swap invariant to swap between two coins of the same denomination is gives the price impact less than 1%. And if you try to just apply a crypto swap for Euro to USD swaps, it's on average it's not working very well. So it can have price impact somewhere between 10 and 30% of price impact of a naive Uniswap 2 like invariant. So apparently, if we do what I just said, if we subsidize rebalancing from borrow rate earned by the CDPs, then price impact can be almost as good as in stable swap, so around 2%. And I can probably show some pictures of what simulations looked like. So here I just plotted what the price impact would be depending on parameters of the crypto pool if it's made in this arrangement. So this is for Euro USD pair, and the bluer the better on this picture. So if we took the very minimum of the slippage on the picture, it looks like it can be well around 4%, and the smaller the better. But it appeared that if we somehow make Chinese yuan stablecoin, for example, then it works even better. This area where the slippage is lowest is actually bigger, and the slippage is lower, so it can be around 2%, and the concentrated liquidity part there is probably around 5 times bigger than an Euro USD swap. So anyway, it appears that that we can significantly improve market making and liquidity management for foreign exchange swaps, and I think that's some use case which is not very much present in DeFi currently, but I hope we figured out how to actually get it done. Yeah, so that's all. Thank you for listening.